Alrighty. Game capture. Game capture's not working. There it goes. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Also, yeah, I'm streaming with new stream settings, so yell if they're bad. I'll be repeating that throughout the stream, but the idea stands. Also, controller! So now I can actually use a controller. I just need to learn the new controls. But alright, so left bumper will be lock on, will be pod program. Left trigger is lock on, swapping weapons, swapping pods, using items. Okay. Right trigger is evade slash dash, I believe. And then the right bumper's fire. Y heavy, X light, good. A jump, good. I think that's the one I want to use. I think I'm good. Let's get rolling. Worst comes to worst, I can fiddle with stuff some more. Alright. Yeah, okay. This feels so much better. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A controller. Wunderbar. Or wunderbar, really. So there's all these items, and there's these items. Auto stuff? Interesting. Then it shows you which ones of these you already have. I already have that. So I could buy the XP gauge, the sound wave ones for funsies. And the fishing spots one. What can I sell? Okay, auto stuff, auto hide HUD. Oh, so I have like bonuses of these too. And then I'm assuming this is where other crap that I want to sell goes as well. No brakes. Oh, goodness. Who are you? Someone who never gets tired of looking at Earth, apparently. The hangar is down the elevator. It'd be a shame if I skipped it to go somewhere else. Someone else's room. Hi. Okay, bye. Hello. Hello indeed. Plants and animals. Operators are kind of nuts for data collection. Jealous of the combat troops. Yeah. What they said. Operators typically don't go down. Leave that for the combat troops. Where am I going now? I'm going somewhere. I might be going the wrong way. Nah, looks like I'm going the right way. What are you? Ah, medium recovery, nice. I can't access that right now, got it. Maintenance. What up, Chanel? How you doing? Okay. So I can upgrade my pod to make it deal more damage, but okay. Here comes the RPG aspect. So I own the laser. What else is there? Mirage. Massive energy. Spins a pod. Spear. Shield. Another shield. Melee back attack. Projectile. Chip capacity storage. Okay. Okay. Straightforward's enough. You can count on me! Okay. I'm looking at all the RPG aspects, because I didn't... Like I said, most of my experience from this game is watching other people, so knowing about the upgrade systems is... basically, I don't know about the upgrade systems. Oh, cool. Skill salve, whatever the fuck that is. What is this camera angle? I guess I'm not supposed to be going this way? Oh god, what was that? That was so weird! Is that a bug, or...? Hey, let me pass you. I wanna go interact with this. Yeah, thank you! Yeah! I have been using my recovery items. I just obtained a lot of them. And these are the save stations, where I think because I'm in the zone, I can just hit quick save. And that keeps me all ready to go. There's 9... Oh, 9S's room! What's in your room? Oh, I can use his bed too. Alright, that's... cool. This is probably where I'm supposed to be going. Right, I keep forgetting that I actually have control with the right stick when I'm in, like, third-person camera mode. Hi, Commander.
2B.
That's me!
It's finished? Yes, Commander. You detonated your black box in order to defeat the enemy. Bold, but risky. Try not to be so reckless next time. Understood. I know you're fresh out of maintenance, but I have another mission for you. I need you to head to the surface. Rendezvous with the Resistance and do some recon.
Yeah, sure.
Doesn't Yorha have a dedicated Resistance contact already?
But they need a new one.
We haven't been able to get in touch with them, so we'll need you to look into that as well. Understood.
Head to the surface from the hangar. Got it. I think I need to upgrade up my sensitivity a little bit. I was so used to PC sensitivity that I think I need to upgrade that a little bit. Just a wee bit faster. It's got some weird acceleration.
That means we'll be getting flight units, huh?
Flight
Better
units!
Head for the hangar. Usually we can't get near flight units. They're way too expensive for us.
Did you just make a
parts.
pun?
Too bad they can't mass produce these things yet.
That's for making a pun.
The hangar's up ahead. Let's go.
Also, while I was trying to figure out how to make my controller work for this game, I accidentally got an ending. That was a thing. Pachoo!
Hey, 2B. Why do you think they sent a combat model like you to a recon job? If all they want is intel, we scanner models are built for that kind of thing.
Orders are orders.
Alright, alright.
Oh my goodness, this controls so much better with the controller, what do you know? Who would have thought?
2B, you're going to have some new weaponry installed from here on out. I'll
I think I found it.
instructions for you. Make sure to commit them to memory.
I think I found those. That one. If that's the weapon you're talking about, yeah, I found those. Level up! I wonder if I can use those in this form. Oh, it's a different attack in this form. Okay. Oh wait, can I? Oh, I can. I have to hold it, though. I have to hold it to dodge in this form. Got it. And then I can go whoop, and medium recovery myself. Cool. I was trying to figure out how to use those.
Bunker to 2B, come in. I've set a landing point for your flight units. You'll be touching down quite a ways from the Resistance camp, unfortunately. Sorry for the trouble, but we can't risk the enemy discovering their position.
Understood.
Good luck down there.
Thanks! A plant seed! That sounds cool. What are you? I can't access that. Well, that's... Man, I literally have one small recovery left. Okay, that's unfortunate. Listen, I'm bad. Oh my goodness, it's almost like I chose this as the background image for the starting screen for a reason.
Marking on map. Proposal. Proceed to target location.
Up, I got an achievement. That Xbox noise doesn't go away because I can't figure out how to turn it off. Say the point. Minimap shows you geography. There's my objective. Be sure to follow it if I get lost. Yeah, sure. Woo! Also, is this the game where there's an achievement for upskirting the main character, or is that the other Nier? I can never remember. People were mad about it on Twitter the other day, though, and it made me laugh. Because if I remember correctly, getting that achievement literally kills you, so... Almost like they're punishing you for being a creepy weirdo. Probably both, probably. I accidentally discovered an ending already. That was funny. So you have a self-destruct option in the game. And I did it on like the home ship when I was getting my controller set up. Yeah, that's an ending. That's ending you, apparently. Yeah, I was just trying to make sure my controller worked because I couldn't get my PlayStation one to work, but I found a super old Xbox One controller. I think it's my OG one. And I was just like testing out all the keybinds, making sure they were working, and it was like, hold both buttons to self-destruct, or hold both 6 down to self-destruct. And I was like, oh, cool. And then it gave me ending you and kicked me to the main screen. Like, oh, okay. Well, that's great. Woo! This game also has been running really well. I'm going to assume that's because it's the Xbox version, no joke. I've heard the Steam one's pretty dog. Alright, well, we're finally on the ground floor. That's, like, cool. Look at them! It's reindeer! Oh, that's a beefy reindeer. Oh, it's dead. Moose! Never had any issues on Steam, but you only played till you got to space. According to a lot of users, it was, just the further you got in the game, it got just, like, really janky and weird on occasion. I also think you need to, like, kill animals for various things. For items. God, I need to remember that right trigger is my dash, not right bumper, and right bumper is my attack button. Looks like there's a fair amount of exploring in this game. This game might take me a bit. You killed Bullwinkle. Rocky's gonna be pissed. Rocky'll live. Is there a keybind option that flips those? Let's find out. It flips lock-on and pod program. As well, though. Ah, man, I wish I could, like, just flip, evade, and hire. Invade and fire. I'll just get used to it, I think. I think that's all there is. I'll just have to get used to it. also have to get used to right trigger being my dash.
According to our intel, none of the machines in this area are hostile. We've been seeing more and more enemies like this lately. They just stand there and stare into space. It's pretty weird.
Ow! Well, that hurt. I have literally one small recovery, so... No one redeemed first! So congrats, Salty, you are first. Why can't I go through here? Man. Oh, that's level 8. That's a problem. We probably shouldn't kill that. But the XP! Look at you, you giant moose. My cousin was bitten by a moose once. Stop bothering to check because it's always taken. That's why you check. What's this marker on the map? Is that loot or is that like a unique interactable? I love that you can just kind of slice and fly through the air. What's going on over here? They're fighting like...
Eliminate enemies in vicinity and restore access point immediately.
Okay, that sounds cool. Maybe it's a save point? I'm going to assume it's a save point. Oh, map information. And a save point. Okay.
Map data obtained from bunker.
I figured it was a little bit of both. And then I can scope out the map a little bit. Neat. Oh my goodness, this map's bigger than I thought already. Oh goodness.
Data may be displayed from
Have any idea how big a moose is?
Map
That
data, huh?
big.
It's hard to get an accurate picture from this. Our satellite resolution isn't so hot. Hopefully they deploy some new satellites soon.
I love how you kind
A
of stumble
general
through
idea is
bushes.
good enough.
You don't let anything get in your way, do you?
Yeah, no, moose are actually enormous. It's like a misconception that they're not just massive things. Like, I mean, like the character's size compared to the moose is accurate right here. Like, we barely come up to their shoulders. Barely. You won't love that when you trip over every rock in the desert? I'm sure I'll get used to it. Also, I uploaded the first day to YouTube because I was going to upload this whole playthrough to YouTube. Already had a copyright strike and the video didn't even go live. Felt great. Apparently the soundtrack is copyrighted. So, according to the YouTube thing though, it won't count as a strike against me. It just won't be a monetized video. But I don't get monetized anyway, so it doesn't matter, so who cares? It just means that the money goes to the Nier composer people who wrote the copyright for that. And I'm just like, okay, I can keep it. They can have it, I don't care. Who would have guessed that Squeenix copyrights? Certainly not I. Oh, well, that man's dead. I'm sure that happened to a lot of people for Final Fantasy VII. I'm sure that music's copyrighted to hell and back. Oh god. This water looks both incredible and terrible simultaneously, if that makes sense.
Commencing.
Yeah! Get him! Yeah, absolutely destroys the bitrate, though. Is this it? Do I just stand here and wait? Is this fishing?
Catch complete.
Oh, I caught a fish. According to him. Yeah, I'm also streaming with new settings at the moment, so if anything looks weird, janky, or off-putting, feel free to tell me. Somehow it got switched back to the NVEMC or something like that, where it was running off my graphics card to encode when I changed it to do it off my CPU for quite a bit there. I don't know when that change happened. It's back on the CPU now, and on top of that, I decided to downscale again to where now it's only going through at 960 because that's easier on the computer as a whole. You know, we'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Resistance camp. Let's go.
So this is the resistance camp, huh? We should probably go talk to
Catch
their
the
leader
damn
first
fish
thing.
command win. That's an interesting head. Okay, well I can't talk to you yet. That's unfortunate. What's this red marker? Is this just for a save point? Oh, map information. Nice. Quick save. Transport? Oh, I can go back to the bunker from there. Nice. Okay. And my email does work. Is catch the damn fish like pet the damn dog? Okay, well I can't access those yet, so... Hi.
Number 2.
You know about 2B?
Yes, well, the bunker told me to expect you. My name is Anemone. I'm the leader of the
Gee,
anti-resistance
that
controls
wasn't
most of this
sketchy at
territory.
all.
You must be the new scouts we heard about. Well, I'm sure my people will have plenty of information for you. Please feel free to ask them anything you like.
Ever heard that? Catch the fishes from Co? Ah, okay. Pet the damn dog is... I think it's both a Twitter account and a subreddit. Where it's literally just like pictures of dogs, and everyone just responds with pet the damn dog. Because it's a cute dog. It's like we rate dogs, and they rate them all 11 out of 10, except they demand you pet the dogs. Always great to get new customers. Handcrafted. What can I buy from you? Okay, so I probably need to buy some recoveries, because I have literally none. Let's just buy like 20. Because I'm bad. Oh, you can give an animal bait to ride them? And then you can just, like, have this. So, okay, so that's kind of neat. Alright, we're just gonna buy some stuff here. Don't mind me. It's like I'll buy like a 20 of these as well, because I'm bad at this game and I'm gonna need healing. Little doodads that serve as power-ups for your body? Afraid not. What if I got the materials? Yeah. Parts dedicated to the war effort, can't spare any. Yeah, sure. Let's help him. 1 broken key, 1 small gear, and 1 broken circuit.
Target location data obtained.
I think I already have those. Subquest from the quest menu. Oh wait, no, they got rid of... Never mind. They got rid of all of my stuff when I'm pretty sure... Yeah. All the stuff that I'm thinking of that I had was from the opening section, and they get rid of it all because you literally blow up your body. With the black boxes. Yeah, I'm with you, huh? You deal in weapons! Rebuild and repair relics from the old world. That does look busted. Alright, let's help him out too. We're just gonna help everybody this playthrough, by the way. Do I short it out? Too much loads. 4 complex gadgets. Find them in the city ruins. The place is crawling with aggressive machines. Now I can talk to you. Yes, I'm with Yorha. Electromagnetic wave shielding device. Oh, okay. It was a joke. What should I do if I die? That's a good philosophical question. Only its memory data is transferred to the new body. That means items aren't transferred, so if you die, you need to recover plug-in chips from your previous body. If you die before recovering, they're all lost, so take care. This game is difficult. It's almost stupid difficult, but more daring players are trying it. I'm good. That was kind of odd, but I dug it. Alright, so quests. All quests. So now I just need to go do their quests, because that's literally all I have, huh? So there's the supply trader request. There's the weapon dealer request, and those are interactables that I don't know what they are yet, I'm assuming? Got it, okay. It's been forever since I've seen someone play this game. So apologies. Just gonna go and use a couple of small recoveries there. Access points, unlocking map info, unlocks a save area. If you find an access point under attack, destroy the... Okay. Solid,
This must have
logical.
been quite a city once upon a time. Too bad vegetation's claimed most of it now.
I don't know about that.
Operator 60 to 2B. It is time for your regularly scheduled contact.
This is 2B. Nothing to report.
Good to hear. Say, how's the weather on Earth today? Good?
It's fine. Does that question have anything to do with our operation?
Not really. I just figured it might feel nice to have some good weather.
Feeling nice has no bearing on completing missions.
That is so like you, 2B. Anyway, talk to you later.
Okay. Get him! Haha, get wrecked. And there's the broken circuit. I'm getting some copper ore from something. Oh, well, that guy's dead. Who would have thought that this laser gun would be powerful? I accidentally just shot something off in the distance. Hope that wasn't important.
Okay, that's everything the supply trader asked for.
Alright, let's see if we can just use this to travel over there. I saw the travel system was a
Man, these
thing.
chores are
I'm
a real pain in the
curious.
butt, huh?
The Resistance is a valuable ally to Yorha. By helping them, we also help ourselves. So no, I don't think they're a pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, what 2B said. Okay, so I can just save from these. That's what I thought. Never hurts to check. So those icons on the map are the Mies.
Yeah.
And the other icons were the normal enemies, the machines, Machina. Alright, let's go turn this in. Sprint, sprint, sprint. That's great. Yeah, no. It's my left leg that's all busted up, and my left leg is one that's fully original. Read this old body of mine 100 times during the war, swapped parts in and out so many times I can't keep track. This left leg's never been touched, so if I go and replace that, what happens? Would I even be me anymore, or would I just... Anyway, it's my own problem, don't mean to trouble you with it. Should be getting more inventory soon, so swing by when you can. Amber, medium recovery, warped wire, 3,000 money, and some XP. Oh, cool. I just stole something from him. I'm not gonna lie, it's a little weird having B be interact with people, but then A be interact inside of menus. Here we go. These are more chips for me to use that I can gain access to various things. So like weapon attack up just sounds good, right? Okay. That sounds nice. Sure, yeah, let's go with that. Come back soon. Yeah, okay, cool. Does this mean I can go back to the ship from here, right? Oh, is this the door? Oh, never mind, it is not a door. Yeah, I can just go back to the bunker from here. Space magic. Literally, going to space. I was just gonna see if I could do my chips up here. Because I think I ran into a vendor person who said I could use the chips. Because I'm also assuming this will let me transport back down to the resistance camp. Okay, cool. Just wanted to make sure. That's not where I wanted to go, but it's fine. There's my room. That's the hangar. That's not where I want to go. This is where I wanted to go. I think this was the person that I wanted to talk to. I could be wrong, though. Maintenance. Ah, I hit the wrong button. Okay. Just plug in chip capacity. That sounds good, right? Let's just do that, because why not? Cannot access that at the moment. Oh god, what do I suddenly have 8? This has got to be a group message I'm in. Oh, never mind. Who cares? Pretend. Sorry, I was checking on other stuff while I was checking those messages. I'm here. Oh, interesting. You start sprinting faster the longer you sprint, huh? Down we go. Fantastic. Alright, let's go check out the other thing that was going on here. Map. That's where I'm going. God, this water is so strange. I obtained G. In my mind, it's Gil. Just because logically that makes absolutely no sense, other than the fact that this game does in fact have a crossover with Final Fantasy. I can't go through this, huh? We just gonna ignore the fact that this is an open door here, game? Oh, okay. Looks like holding A causes you to hold onto your pods, so you fall slower. Oh, well, that guy's dead. That guy's very dead. I go through this way. Oh, but this is an open path. What's the difference between that and the other
that
one?
weapons trader was talking
Oh,
about.
whatever.
Uh-oh. I'm picking up hostile machine life forms.
How beefy are you? A little beefy. He's not. Oh, looks like this, there was a dodge at the right time mechanic for sure. Alright, well, I'm glad I bought all that healing shit, because I'm bad.
That should be enough. Let's get these back to the trader.
Yeah, in a minute. There's more stuff to investigate here. Like, trees. See? Trees. Except I got a crystal, but the idea stands. Oh, what's this marker on the map? I think they said this would be like
Plant life
safe
has claimed
stations?
most of the central area. Big plants, too.
Report. Records show that vegetation has grown to an abnormal size since the departure of humans.
Wonder if there are any huge boars and such, too.
Yes. The answer is most definitely yes. I think that's actually a reference to older Nier games. I'm not even joking. Oh, you're dead. Get him! Get him, Pod! I believe in you! Shoot him with bullets! Alright, what's down here? I was right, it is a safe point.
Proposal. Eliminate enemies in vicinity and restore access point immediately.
I was right! I think they said that before, but I'm dumb, so. Amber, huh? So now I should... Yes, I should be able to look at more of the map here, right? Those are more map locations. For now, we'll just go back and turn this in. Whoop. So many collectibles! Oh, but I can run between those trees? SMH my head. Oh, neat. That did work. I wasn't sure if that would work or not. Not gonna lie. Not when I shift into maximum overdrive! It's my graphics card talking, by the way, because it knew the water was back. Man, that water is such a weird choice. Like, the visual appearance of it. Like, it's not the worst thing. It's just kind of weird. You know, a quick save because I'm back in town. And I'm paranoid. You're back in business. Make weapons to keep your friends safe. What if your weapons are just making my friends die all the faster? I mean, do you make shitty weapons? Yeah. Upgrade materials. Thanks, bud. Oh, I can upgrade my sword. Nice. Sword with the King of the Beast as its motif. I'm going to assume... that some of these weapons just function differently and deal different amounts of damage and swing at different rates. I'm gonna upgrade my sword though, because this sword is cool. And I'm a weeb. Oh, I helped. Quest: dangerous machines appearing in the desert. Yeah, I'm good at examining stuff. Yeah, let's go. Alright, guess we gotta go eliminate some machines in the desert. Yeah, maintenance shop. What do you got? Ah, okay, you sell similar stuff as the guy on the ship does. And also fuse stuff, sell stuff. Got it. Yeah, make sure to try him out. Ranged attack up L, huh? Is that an enhancement item? Okay, yeah. Oh, so I can change the appearance of my pod, right? And I can make it look like that, too. I think those are from the fact that it's the special edition. So I can just make it look like any of these things here. Or any of these things down here. Plugin chips. Customize. Crypt chips. I see. And then you only have so much range for your chips and... So you could take off stuff like the objective HUD or the log text chips so that you can... so that you can get more chips in if you really want to. That's funny. That is funny. I should remember to be better about exploring. This is an RPG after all. It just wants me to go back, I guess, because it wouldn't let me walk anywhere else. Sacrifice HUD elements for things like weapon damage? I don't know for a fact. That is what it appeared to be. Like, I mean... that appeared to be an option. Because, I mean, like... these are my equipped chips, including an OS chip, so I bet I could unequip it and then have that mod space to put in a different mod. Well, not that one. That means... that... okay, but we have to do it, right? Hang on. Hang on. We have to, right? And quick save. I quick saved in case this breaks everything. Plug in chips. Listen, I've already killed myself once off stream. So... I removed it. Removal of the OS chip will result with death. High credits. Ending T, fatal error. They give you endings for all sorts of stuff. I did one where I accidentally blew up the ship earlier. The only downside to some of the crazier ones is that it kicks you out of the game. Like this. So it just, you gotta sit through load screens again. But it's not the end of the world. Except you have like a self-destruct option that they give you access to, and I did it on the ship. Like the giant floating space station, and it gave an error code like, now that humanity's doomed... Well, it wasn't an error code, it was like the ending. It was like, now that humanity's doomed... But don't worry, it looked spectacular. It was something like that, it was wild. I did it while I was trying to make sure my controller could handle all the inputs properly. And I wasn't paying attention. And I was like, oh yeah, right, self-destruct. And I blew up the ship. It was a whole thing. I bet I could do it in here and get a different ending, actually. Do it. But we just all right, hang on. Where's the resistance leader? Huh. Interesting. She's lost her pants though. It's rather strange. Don't know why my pants are missing now. I'm regretting everything. Also, it just says eliminate machines in the desert. It doesn't tell me where to go, does it? Is this a bug or a self-destruct feature? Well, let's find out. Well, my pants are still missing, so that's interesting. I don't know. Let's see if going to the bunker makes my pants come back. We'll find out. It seems like 9S is missing his pants, too. Which is very odd. I didn't realize I would get rid of both of our pants. No, there it is back. Weird. It's not really pants, is it? It's more of... Well, he lost his pants for sure. I lost like my little skirt thing, which kind of counts as pants. Very strange. Was not expecting that to go that way. I know there's an ending for blowing up on the space station because I got that. I'd assumed that blowing up on top of the leader of the resistance would do something. Guess not. Best game ever. Keck. I also love how it's like, just eliminate machines in the desert, but where's the desert? I literally have no idea what that is. Is it this way? I love how it just kind of like locks you out. You can't really like do anything here. You can just kind of go side to side. Very odd. It's like walking forwards and backwards just makes you turn around. Oh, what are you? Oh, a medium recovery. Oh, that kind of makes up for me blowing myself up, I guess. Oh wait, let me see if I can equip any of those chips that I got. So I thought I got some. I could be wrong though. Some of them might have been just like items, maybe? Oh, they were those. Okay, now I get it. Okay. They were not chips, they were consumables. Shall we rest a bit? Oh, I can just sit down. Just chill. Nice. Alright, I guess we should probably leave now and try and go find the desert, I guess, even though I don't know where the desert is.
Pod 042 to operator. Coordinates confirmed for location specified by resistance.
Oh, there we go. We just had to leave.
Understood, 042. Placing marker on target. The desert heat is going to make resupply efforts difficult, 2B. Please make sure you're ready before you go.
Make sure I'm ready? I upgraded my sword like one entire time. That's probably ready, right? See, look, I deal more damage. God, this music is incredible. It's a real shame that you get DMCA'd for it. Okay, not really. You get copyright struck on YouTube, at least, though. Can confirm that. But yeah, if this is your first time tuning in, something exclamation point YouTube, for one. Gotta shill for myself when I can. Also, the whole playthrough is gonna go up there. Some of it just might be weird because of copyright issues with YouTube. I'm not gonna fight it. I'm just gonna let... Whatever YouTube tells me to do, I'm basically gonna do it. So some stuff might get cut out here and there, depending. Unfortunately. I'll try my best to not, like, have any audio be cut out from it, but you never know. All kind of depends. That man had a gun. Also, definitely think the combat feels like twice as good on controller as it did on mouse and keyboard. Like, hands down. It's not perfect, but it's a hell of a sight better. Oop, I forgot while I'm locked onto something I can only attack that, right? I'll try and get used to not locking onto stuff. It looks like I had a finisher button there. It was telling me to walk up to him and press B. It's a hog! It's a beefy hog! That thing nearly one-shot me, huh? Yep. That is a beefy hog. Ow! That's a pow. Half pig, half cow.
Proposal. Eliminate enemies in vicinity and restore access point immediately.
I mean, yeah, that's probably a smart idea. Map info updated. Might as well quick save while I'm here. No real reason not to. Also, I'm supposed to be going this way? I guess the way I'm going will be fine if I go this way and then take a left, basically. I feel like I could have gone multiple ways to get here. We'll see, though. We'll see what the game tells me. Alright, that's another hog. Hog wild. Do I jump? I don't think I jump. I think that's a bad idea.
Alert. Machine lifeforms detected. Confirmed to be high energy and equipped with dangerous weaponry.
Hi. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. This is not the right way, chat. Spoiler alert, that is not the right way. That enemy was level 25. I am level 5. Let's go this way. Look, I can barely take on a level 10 hog, much less a level 25 machine monstrosity. Hi. Yeah, these guys are level 7. This is much more my speed. Why am I floating? Robots can't die of old age. No, to be can't, but me felt the streamer could. Also, yeah, I think I found the way to go. Gee, I wonder if this is the way to the desert, chat. Map info unlocked. That spicy quick save. Who are you?
You're from Yorha, right? I've
Hi.
heard about you guys. We've got a squad mate waiting in a rocky stretch up ahead. Head on over. Just remember that there's nowhere to resupply out there. If you need anything, best to take care of it here while you can. What can I help you with?
I'm kind of doing good, TBH. I guess I could I kind of want to buy the thing for the XP gauge, TBH. I guess I could just kind of grab all of these, right? These are, like, super cheap. There was a thing that said, like, I could combine mods, though, so maybe there's a way to, like, buy a bunch of crappy ones and make them a really good big one or something. I don't know. Ah, I see. They're massive. Comparatively. So let's just do the counter because I can fit it. And yeah, I'll just stick with that for now. I don't want to take away any of my HUD yet. I do like how you have like chip sets though, so you can like have one where you just like take away shit from yourself. That's nice. What the fuck?
The Council of Humanity has a message for all of our brave androids fighting on the surface. Currently, our struggle against the machine life forms is at a stalemate.
Alright.
This battle has raged for far too long. I am sure all of you find the effort grueling. But now is not the time to give up. Now, more than ever, we must forge on. Remember that several 100,000 humans on the moon want nothing more than to return to Earth.
These guys are literally those enemies from Mario that you can like smack the middle out
Council
from them.
broadcasts are always so stiff.
Just wanted to point that out. They're literally the enemies that you can smack the middle out of.
Notification received from access point.
Level up! Let's go. Also, I got mail, but I don't have a nearby access point unless I want to walk backwards, which I kind of do now. Yeah, these are totally those things from Mario. Where you would like throw a Koopa shell at him and he would knock the bottom out from him over and over and over again. Yeah, that's what these guys are. 100%. 100%. Now I'm getting the stuff like the Birkin keys again and iron ore. And okay. Alright, well I'm gonna go check my my mail because I'm curious and it's literally just backwards around the corner now. I'm gonna do this before I get too far rolling. Because I think you check mail in these things? Yep, here we go. Lost equipment. Oh. The equipment that was lost when breaking into the abandoned factory is still there. Marked its estimated location. Cool, so I have access to that now, so I can go back and get my giant sword from that, I believe. And then that's just another thing entirely. Okay. So, does that mean that's a quest for me now? No, I don't think so. Well, this is not like a marked quest. Maybe I'll go back to the abandoned factory eventually. I probably will, I just don't know where it is at the moment. Oh, can I go in here? Can I? Ah, nope. Well, maybe I can, but I just screwed it up. Can at least run on top, though. There you are. Eat a dick! Also eat a dick. You as well. Looks like there's some shit in this building. Let's go kill it. Okay, bye. Oh, so there's like a finisher move that you can do. That's what it seemed like, but I didn't want to assume. Yeah, get wrecked, big boy. And now I do bonus damage when I do that properly. Because I installed a mod. Or a chipset, sorry. Slight differences. But I'm sure it matters to somebody out there. I don't know it's that way, but I'm not going to find out yet. I'm going to follow my markers like a good RPGer. Hi! How are you?
Hey, our leader told me all about you. Name's Jackass. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, what?
I hear you're planning to take out all the machines in the desert? Guess that means we need to get that entrance open.
Looks like it. So, Jackass, was it?
9S, what the fuck, dude?
Hmm? Oh, that? Well... wouldn't want to have anyone getting tangled up in that, now would we? Don't go trying to be a hero, alright?
Okay. Well, let's get going. I'm Jackass, huh?
Who opens a sealed gate with explosives? There's gotta be an easy
A jackass.
way, right?
But psh. Yes, I know that's the joke the game is making. Listen, just because the joke made it first doesn't mean I'm not funny for thinking of it too. What up, Kevo? How you doing? Welcome to Emotional Trauma. I mean, Nier. Ah, the desert.
This sand
Let's
sure is slippery.
go! Yo, you can slide down the sand. That's great. I'm sandboarding. Or something. Yeah, get wrecked, nerds! Currently building a D&D character. Sounds like a fun time. Still can't open those chests, huh? Guess I'll figure out how to do that eventually. Sure, it's like a skill, or a key, or a something. Taunt up +1? What is that? Is that like a chip? Shockwave +1 adds a slightly weak shockwave to weapon attacks. I can fit it. And... oh, auto-use item! Oh god, I want that. And then... taunts raise player and enemy attack power. Okay, interesting. Uses invade distance. Move, and then I could add, like... so I would have... evade range up, shockwave... yeah, optimize that for me, please. Okay, so the last one I have equipped is evade range up. I don't think, yes, I don't think counter fits anymore, unfortunately. I could do I can fit auto-use item, though. That'll probably be pretty useful for me. Because I'm bad. Oh, right, there's a little... over here, there's a storage used. And down. Yeah, go ahead and optimize that for me. So now... yep. Adds a little shockwave to my attacks. That's neat. We'll see if that does anything. I don't know.
Die. Run. Run. Scary.
Huh?
It's heading for that rocky area.
Individual target ID marked.
Okay, bye. Oh, it just doesn't care about the other machines anymore, huh? It just wants me to kill that guy. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's go for it. Let's go kill him. That's a playground. That's sad. Desert housing.
What's that?
Analysis. It is the ruin of a former human residential area. Large numbers of humans resided in such concrete and metal shelters. The structures were referred to by names such as apartment complex.
Well, he's got us there. They were referred to as apartment complexes. Okay, so, like... It seems that I didn't even need to explore, like, half the desert. I just, like, skipped it to go over there. I mean, I could walk myself all the way back to here just to go and unlock that and see what it's about. You know what, let's do it.
Report. Mail notification received from access point.
Now, let's go get this thing that's way out here before I leave, before I leave this section of the map, in case I can't get back to it anytime soon. Woo, goodness! Tech manual. Cleric, a wizard, archaeologist, and paleontologist bring back and study dinosaurs. Yeah, no, that's definitely John Hammond. Plain and simple. Oh, lordy me, that is a lot of dudes. Oh, they're only level 4, it's fine. Get him. Nice. And then because I dodged perfectly, I get counters. Nice. There's nothing wrong with making characters that are inspired by other ones. In fact, it's part of the most fun things about D&D. You could also make him a necromancer. When in doubt. Spec a few points into necromancy there. Or the guy Sam Neill plays? Maybe. I feel like both could work. Regardless, you definitely got to put some points in necromancy. Let's use a let's use a small recovery so I can heal up a little. So is this just like a save point? Just like way the fuck out here? Okay, yep, totally is. Weird. I don't know why this is out here. Unless I got the map info, right? That's nice. Go ahead and hit a quick save. Jupiter fortune telling. Examine the color and shape of Jupiter's great red spot to know what kind of luck you'll have with health, work, and love. Sounds amazing, right? I'll try it and let you know what I find out. Well, you'll find out. Listen, this... Well, that doesn't look normal. I'm sure that I've forgotten more about this game than I remember at this point, TBH. Hopefully sometime in the future they'd let me fast travel from point to point. That'll be nice. Necromancer and Arcana domain. I feel like Cleric could work pretty well. You just have to choose a really interesting god that would have less problems with bringing shit back to life. Otherwise, Necromancy is probably like the go-to play for a D&D character like that. Whee! At least enough points in it to, like, you know, actually like get some necromancy spells. You could always multi-class. Multi-classing is always fun when you're trying to make a character based off of something else. Of course I say that, and then my character based off my Final Fantasy character is literally just a fucking ranger. Because that's kind of what dragoons are. Rangers, but they use spears and they're super effective against dragons. Or super used to fighting them, at least. Also, ya yeet! Woo! That was some speed on the fall. I think I saw a collectible item over here somewhere. Oh, there's one of them. So I saw some stuff on the way down. Copper ore. I don't know if that's going to be important in the future or not. The type of like random item collectibles is always so hard to tell if you're like Is this important? Is this not important? Is this gonna help me upgrade what I want to upgrade, or is this gonna be used for a build that I will never ever use? Better way to study ancient civilization than talking to the dead? Exactly! That's why you gotta at least spec into necromancy. Oh goodness, there's some more collectibles over there. Run! Oh, you don't have to hold down the trigger once you activate sprint? Oh, well that's silly. Of me. Just gotta tap it. Dang it! Every time I walk to a new place, I'm like, oh, there's a cool thing further away. Torn book, huh? Slide to the left. Slide to the right. Crisscross. Like, speak with dead. Yep. You're not incorrect. You're getting a lot of torn books. Kind of interesting. Cool, new map location unlocked. You're not people either, what's your point? Rude. Oh, I can actually jump up here. Oh, okay.
Target confirmed. Let's get him.
I wonder why he is so scared of us, chat. Whoop. I wonder why he's so scared of us. We are but simple, nice people. Us Yorha people are the nicest around. Let's just heal back to full. Why would these robots be scared? I don't know if I'm supposed to be jumping up this slope or not, but I just did, so. Oh, hi. Scary, so kill. Can't really argue with you there, bud. Are we the bad guys? Oh hey look, it's the same guy I was trying to fight earlier, who was gonna kick my ass. Except this time he's a lower level, so it's probably easier to deal with. I'm just gonna keep spinning in circles here. Interesting, it looks like that after I dodge, I can use different weapon attacks on him. Sorry, after I dodge to like hit a counter, I can use different types of weapon attacks to deal the big damage. Because I just dodged and then hit my right bumper to shoot my gun, and then my gun shot like a really strong laser. Level up! Cool. I'm gonna go back to, are we the baddies? They were saying, stop, evil android, stop, bad. Are we the bad guys here? I mean, I kind of know the answer to this already. But it's still neat to watch, okay?
Run. Run. Not this way.
I don't know if that was supposed to be funny, but that was fucking hilarious.
I wonder what makes them choose these words.
I just realized I can check and see if I can climb those steps back there. Oh, yep, totally can. I was just gonna check and see if they had collectibles at the top of them. Turns out they did! Nope, nothing at the top of those, though.
These are android bodies.
Hypothesis. They were killed by local machine life forms.
What are they doing here?
Unknown.
It's like they were gathered here.
That's weird, but okay. Deadly heal obtained? What is a deadly heal? Hello? Is that a plugin? Deadly heal. Oh, I just heal for killing stuff. Okay, that's kinda dark. I feel like that's something I want to put on though, just to cut down on the healing, but all kind of dark. Just move speed up. Is that another chip? I have 3 different move speed up now, huh? Then another move speed up, huh? Wait, why do I have evade range on here? That's like nice, but not that nice. I feel like Deadly Heal would just be a better use, you know?
There it goes!
They don't give up. Run. Run. Must run.
I mean, you're not wrong about us not giving up, but we... Vault-proof salve.
Multiple machines detected ahead. But what's with these android bodies?
Stay focused.
Can I keep interacting with the... Oh, I can talk to 9S. Oh, it's just the, being able to change his combat style on the fly. Hi?
Child.
Oh.
Child.
Why does he have a fake baby?
Child.
What is this?
Don't listen to them, 2B.
Oh! Right, I remember now.
Together. Forever. Carry me. Carry.
No.
They don't have any feelings. They're just imitating human speech. Let's
They're,
Feed me.
This is a result of what the rest of them are doing.
I'll get you for this.
Dang it.
Kill the androids. Kill. Destroy. I love you. Kill. Hatred. Pain. Slow.
Ow!
Continue. This cannot continue.
I mean, it can. It's just not
This
good.
cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue. This cannot continue.
Good lord, there's so many of them.
Continue. This cannot 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 continue.
What's happening?
They're combining to form something that looks strangely familiar.
An android?
No, this is a machine.
Now what? They're not attacking. Why would I attack them? They're not attacking. Alright, how long am I gonna have to wait this one out? Can I talk to you? I wonder if there's an achievement for just, like, never attacking this guy. Like, it's not being aggro. But I don't know how to get out of here. So... what do you think, chat? Should we murder it? I literally see no other options. Death to fake Sephiroth. Alright. Chat called for it.
Droids, why fight?
You know, I was asking myself that same question. But, you know, this is what we do.
Sword. Dodge. Projectile. Deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
Sure is. Ow. Hi. Murder and reconstruct. Resurrected as your puppet. How do I get up there? I look like the answer is you don't. You just dodge. Got it. Ow! My feet! Oh, that just killed me because my auto heal never went off. Lone Lancer missed the chance of a lifetime at the bunker looking at Earth. Character dies, body remains on the map as a corpse. These bodies contain various status. You have to go back and retrieve your belongings. If you die before reaching your previous body, it will disappear. keep playing for an extended period of time without reaching your body, it also disappears. In other words, go get your body. Like Dark Souls. But worse. Because your souls never disappear in Dark Souls. Unless you die.
This cannot continue.
Alright, I've already watched this, so we can skip. Where's my corpse? Retrieve. Yes, restore my previous gear. Basically got my plug-in chips back, which means let me check them and make sure they're right. Yeah, they're right. That looks correct. Alright, let's go. I don't think I have an option but to fight him, so off we go. I looked for every option I could to not kill it, and...
Droids, why fight? Sword. Dodge. Projectile. Deflect.
I think he's evolving. We better finish this quick.
And I got to do my counterattack. Let's go. That was a counter to melee, I'm pretty sure. Hi. Get him! Now he's a higher level than me. Definitely a higher level than me now. Oh, lordy me, that looks bad. Get him! Ah, well, he teleported away, so you technically dodged that. Level up! Oh, that's dead. Oh, that's very dead. Oh, that's very dead.
Is this really a machine?
Sure seemed like it.
Damn it, not another one.
This seems fine. Estinian? Is that you?
We gotta get out of here. Come on, through that hole.
Alright. Oh, run. Oh, panic! Let's get rolling. Run!
It stopped. Looks like we're safe now.
What the hell just happened?
I know. I've never seen a machine like that before. We better report this to command.
You know something funny about the area besides the giant robot orgy?
Let's move to an area with better reception so we can contact command.
Come back after leaving everything suddenly to level 38. Don't help her anything, bud. That's very strange. Is that on I feel like that's something that almost has to be on purpose. I'm so used to pressing B to dodge. That's a habit I'm gonna have to break from playing way too much Dark Souls. Things you learn just trying to get a weapon upgrade. I suppose so. Just use a couple of small recovs. I bet there's a lot of weird stuff in this game like that, where stuff will suddenly just like massively spike in difficulty if you're not like ready for it.
9S to bunker. Do you copy?
I read you, 9S. Go ahead.
Operator, we just encountered a pair of humanoid machines. We weren't able to capture them, but I have combat data ready for upload.
Understood. Ready to receive.
Hopefully you can get something out of it.
Like 80% of the side quests? Yep. Yeah, I remember tons of people talking about that on the game's launch, was that side quests could like randomly spike out of nowhere. It'd just be insanely overleveled for wherever you were at. And that technically speaking, you wanted to grind a fair amount in each zone if you could. If you wanted to do it. If you wanted to 100% the game, you kind of wanted to just kill everything every time you saw it. That just made it easier if you just did that. No pacing with enemy level, which kind of made you stop playing. That's definitely understandable. I've just been wanting to play this for quite a bit, now that I actually finally have an option. Whew, it's nice. Yes, I enjoy this game series a lot, and I've watched tons of people play it, but I've never actually gotten a chance to play it myself. Doesn't stop me from adoring the series as a whole, though. KBM controls are pretty trash. Like, having swapped a controller, the controls are literally, like, so much more responsive and just logical. The fact that I can't, like, absolutely macro assign everything the way that I want to is kind of frustrating, but also understandable, because the game was not made for PC. But like, I feel like if you could just reassign absolutely everything exactly how you wanted, it recognized mouse buttons properly, little things like that would all add up and be nice for it. What's up, jackass?
I hear you kicked some tin can ass out in the desert, so I guess, you know, thanks or whatever.
God, you are a jackass.
Hey, welcome back. Thanks for securing access to those desert resources. It's a huge help. I know it isn't much.
It's very clear with the Steam release.
It's the least I can do. Oh, and be sure to swing by if you ever need anything, all right?
Yeah.
What can I help you with?
But yeah, it's interesting that this version is so good, comparatively, or at least seemingly so good so far.
I think we've earned a breather. Say 2B? I was hoping we could talk about
Like,
our
so
next
far it's been
move.
performing
I'm worried about
flawlessly. The only
damage we
weirdness
took
is
that
going in
last
and out of
battle
certain
with the
cutscenes that were
machines.
obviously pre-rendered.
Maybe we should return to the resistance camp to resupply and conduct maintenance?
Yeah, let's just go straight back
Alright,
there.
let's go back.
You got it.
On the Microsoft Store version, yes. Got it through the... Got it for $1 whole by using Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. Something, something, not an ad, but Microsoft pay me, I'm shilling for you. But yeah, I'm using that version. So far it seems to be wonderful. And it comes with Game Pass, so... I mean, hey, just keep watching me play it and I'll let you know if anything's fucky. So far so good though. Not even like input delay of any kind. Only frame rate weirdness is around the fucking water, but I think that happened in every version of the game, so... Steam's backend. That wouldn't surprise me. I need to get used to timing the evade window better there. Oh, level 9, nice. Like, I'm pretty sure it's probably the same reason why controllers have problems working with Steam too. Something about the way Steam operates, you know? Like, there can be any number of reasons as to why software doesn't cooperate with other software. So far, it's so good, though, it seems. Especially considering I'm playing it with an Xbox controller, so it feels kind of like just playing it on an Xbox, but with better frame rate. I wish I knew what my frame rate was. I have no idea. I'm pretty sure the game's capped at 60, though, so... Could be incorrect on that, but I just remember people talking about that with Steam release, is that you couldn't get it past it without modding it. But I could be wrong. Stuff has changed in the several years since this game released on any of its platforms. Hell, it's been on Xbox for like over a year now, I think. You can accept subquests now, or something. Cool. That hot quick save. Alright, this is probably a good place. But chat, I'm gonna stand up and take a break really quick. Run some ads while I'm gone. I'm not missing any content. I need to get some water. I need to stand up and stretch my legs. I've been sitting down all day. Doing stuff with family, on and off, for Mother's Day. Reminder in case you didn't know, it is Mother's Day, for those of you who do stuff with your mother still. I wonder if they'll ever remake like they did with Replicant? Maybe. This game didn't come out that long ago, though, so I'd be surprised if it came out too soon. Or it came out within like the next few years. I'd give it at least like a 5 to 10 year gap, minimum. But yeah, BRB.